Motrimis mama la capre, motrimis mama la capre.
Previously on
Let's get it on.
Excuse me, sir. We are at war.
Oi, you talking to me? You talking to me?
Princelings who will spend the rest of the battle just hurling insults and pilums at the enemy general.
Your mama so fat, when she goes camping, the bear hides their food. Your mama so ugly, she made a blind kid cry. Your mama so fat, she can't even jump to a conclusion. You guys are so poor, the ducks throw bread at you. Your mama's teeth are so yellow, I can't believe it's not butter.
And just by this act alone, they will gain so much experience that they level up by like 2 pips. Here it happens.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
And welcome to an exciting new episode of Let's Get It On. It is May of 277. I am a bit sick, so I might sound like death itself, but let's ignore that. Anyway, we were gifted the lovely city of Pelendava by none other than Zalmoxis himself. But we, of course, managed to kick a gift horse in the mouth. And of course, the horse kicked back, and we lost something like 600 and something men, which isn't ideal. We reached a painful conclusion that our current jagged Malva line formation might not cut it, because our front line formation needs some reforms. And of course we can't reform because we don't have a current population, because we didn't burn the city of Pelendava, because Pelendava is at least was supposed to be Dacian. But of course we don't even recognize the duchy as Dacians because of their heresy, referring to Zalmoxis as Geba something. So no, they are considered foreigners. And as you can see, we have 5 elites, 10 warriors and 20 freemen in the province, and the rest are just foreigners in our eyes, and we won't even accept them into our armies. So there's no recruiting. So I guess that the main question now is either we march on Segundum, or we go back and recruit a proper man to have a more proper army. I guess we will send Theatitis to spy with his little eye on the enemy and see these are the raiders, and these are the unsung heroes of our conquest of Vendava, because they came from here and they decimated King Autorix, or whatever his name is, doesn't even matter. We didn't even bury him, the wolves got to his body, so he is such a small footnote in history. No one will remember his name. Anyway, they decimated his army, and look how much they got decimated themselves. So interesting. I guess Zalmoxis does not really favor them. That's food for thought for our Pope, who is I guess we should start marching towards Pelendava with our Pope and our witch, because slowly but surely we will take over Segundum, and Segundum is full of people who are not Dacians, so they will help with the cultural conversion of the peoples. So we still don't know what's here. Probably just the city garrison, which might be like 6. How much does Sarmi Sagituza have? A full stack of 20. Yeah, but most of them are townfolk and militia and stuff like that, so might not be that hard. We might just be able to take them with this. So I guess we should march on Segundum and then come back and recruit. I guess that's the plan. Anyway, this time we won't be able to move, and next turn we will move the spy and see. Oh, we can steal food. Nice. We still need food. Actually, we have so many foreigners that we don't want that much foreigners. Let's increase the tax and see how much it affects Pelendava. Yeah, we lose 2,000 foreigners. That's good, because we might have just too many foreigners right now. We have 37 here, and 4 here in Petrodava. I think we are like more than like 55%, and I think if we get to some kind of threshold, we will get really horrible modifiers to our empire, because we have too many foreigners. So let's forgo growth for now. And speaking of managing stuff, we have monies, which is unusual for us. So I think we will try and make an effort to open the mines in Petrodava. So we will clear this turn the slums. It cost us 500 monies to do that, just that. And then we will see how much money we still have after we reopen the mine, and then we will think about what to do in I guess Pelendava will be, what does it have? Oh, it's a village. Oh, fancy. And it has a sewage ditch. I guess for now they will enjoy their sewage ditching, but once we actually have monies to deal with this, we will destroy the sewage and explain to the people that the proper way is to go into the woods and defecate there. No one defecates in their own house. That's just disgusting. So yeah, we will do that, and I guess the horse pens will remain. And now we can actually recruit horses. 2 nice horses. Yes, can we actually? These are the normal horses that we have. These are somewhat wealthy peasants, or people who are sponsored by peasants that also got a horse, and they are fairly good. I guess as far as cavalry go, it's not a good cavalry, but for us this is quite decent. And these are awesome. So I guess these are horse archers, but like any horses, they can also charge. Let's look at the actual modifiers of Pelendava. Anything different? Yes. Oh, base production food of 3. Amazing. So it's like 2, 1, 3. Interesting. And what else? It's the same Dacian BS. And welcome to the first month of spring. And of course, spring brings with it palace riots. I guess that this was that annoying political rival that tried to do his move last turn, and we did nothing about it. So now we have to deal with this. Rival factions have manipulated the populace into riots. Reinforced by mercenaries, they take advantage of the meager forces defending your ruler and rush towards the royal quarters. What do? Free the city, fight the royal guards, or negotiate with the rebels? Well, we might just want to try and negotiate with the rebels, since we are a very calm man. Calm King Tarbos, the first who is named King of the Getae, and the first man should be able to negotiate his way out of this kerfuffle. Our hidden agent exposed someone thought, yet it is no problem. So I guess the first thing we should do before I forget it is reopen the copper mines of Pelendava. And we still have money. Yes, the spy, the most important guy. Okay. The city is somewhat undefended. Yes, so I guess they can recruit 3 units. It will take us a bit too much. Oh, we can recruit. So we will come here and think about how we want to well, after too much deliberation and lots of mumblings that I spared you from, what I really wanted is to unite these 2 units of Seekers, disband this, and get another unit of Spear, but as you can see, we just don't have enough free men. We need 300, and I think we only have 200. So I think what we will do is just get 1 unit of nice horses to have some more advantage. I think that's it for the whole turn. I will just have to address one annoying thing. Our wife, her defection, I guess, really messes up our political situation. We are slowly getting overlooked we are now respected, but slowly each turn we are losing like 1%. So this is quite a disaster, because everything will be a lot worse for us. Not to mention it will raise upkeep and everything. Even our diplomatic situation with the whole faction, so it might even ruin trade for us. Her getting adopted is one of the worst things that happened to us so far. So I really want to assassinate her, but for some reason I can't. I don't really understand why, and I'm also asking on Discord to ask the gods how to deal with the Finuza's greatest betrayal, because we really invested in her. She has tons of gravitas, and her shifting regencies to Bikili is a huge pain. Welcome to July. Shameful concessions. Knowing your life is at risk, you try to placate the rebels and their traitorous commanders by offering them money and titles. Such a disgrace. Luckily, it didn't actually cost us anything, because I assume we just gave them some of the national funds or whatever, just reallocated stuff that weren't even ours to begin with. But we lost a lot of influence in the court's nobles. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, our influence is 33%. Okay, forget about overlooked. We are overlooked. 33. Oh god, this is well, we kind of knew this was coming. This is a compounded disaster. Because of our wife's situation, this is a compounded problem, because we will keep losing influence until I guess our children grow up, or we find some way to get tons of gravitas yesterday. Interesting. I'm flabbergasted, because I was never in such a situation, because usually I have the opposite problem, you know, to keep them from admiring my king too much. Now it's interesting. And what an odd problem, because really Tarbus is a really good king. Why do you hate your king so much? So let us move our armies towards the great city of Sigundum. And let's move our spy a bit. I guess a bit, because I want him to be able to steal. Because we are still reliant on... Oh no, we are no longer reliant on stealing food from others just to be able to survive. No, that's winter. We are in summer. So anyway, I see the Stone Crows, the new wonderful army of the Scordisci is recruiting. They actually have 5 units, 3 of them we don't see, so they might be Merkere, some kind of mercenaries, which is interesting. I guess next turn will be the assault, assuming our people don't revolt or something horrible happen. The next turn we have a Hearthkeeper. This woman has proven herself quite capable of organizing labor in her family's large household. She is stern but effective, and their farms are prospering. We could employ her to help plan our agricultural developments. Alternately, we could delegate that issue to a clan leader. Perhaps we will gain a favor. Well, I guess we should hire her. Maybe we will get some kind of someone we can adopt or something. You are no longer protected from a civil war. Okay, this might be a problem, because oh, it's stabilized at 33, or was it 34? Anyway, the risk is for now is 0%, but we really need to keep an eye on the Bordiavense. Here she is, Miss what was her name? Garofitza. She is a trader, good, an agricultural specialist, an influential woman, and anxious. Yes, what she really is our new lover, since our wife is such a failure. So let's give her the lion spelt, which will get her to 5 cunning. 1 more cunning and she can start embezzling. And I guess we can also help her with a sociopath that will give her more gravitas per turn and just help us in general with our political situation. So, interesting turn of events. I guess, should we start investing in her? I guess yes, because we really need her to be more influential. So let's send her on a diplomatic mission to the Budini. Hopefully we can even establish trade with them. 464 monies, so be it. And let's see, how are we? The Budini are at war with the Arii and the Leugos, which doesn't sound good since they're at war with two people, but by the looks of it, these are friendly territories, so they have a fairly small front. They should survive. So investing in them might not be such a bad idea. And I guess, yeah, let's move the witch a bit, and the Pope towards hopefully our new city of Segundo. And let's see what they don't even have the actual 7 units. How is that? The army says that they have 7 units, but I only see 4. So are there any 3 hidden units, or how does that even work? Wow, the odds are really against us. I guess it's because it's an assault, so we are actually besieging them. I forgot it's a walled city. It's not one of those simple. So let's build a battling ram and then just ladders and continue sieging them. And, I noticed that our people aren't happy, and this time we should care because we are on the brink of being neglected. And one of the ruling parties don't really hate us, so we need some kind of popular support, I guess. We are losing 12 happiness per turn, so we should really ease on the taxes a little bit. I guess let's anyway, they're not happy. Let's also do some growth. Oh, this will make us lose money. Oh my god, we are we are in the shitter. Oh my god. Well, we can only lower it by this much. Will this help a bit? What's the major problems? Are the prevention and stability that will just go away because we keep conquering stuff? The slaves don't help, and cultural differences. How are we doing with the culture? We keep losing culture. It's those damn nomadics and Germans that come and cultural tensionize our people. And of course they sallied out to meet us because the odds are heavily in their favor. They actually outnumber us, not that much actually. It's 5,727 against 3,083. Numeric wise, we are they don't have an impressive advantage. Troop wise, it's interesting. Our front line is a bit depleted, but we have some hard-hitting units, while they don't really have that much. They have a lot of archers who and they only have 1 unit of cavalry. Or do they? Because we potentially don't see 3 of their units. And hopefully next turn Perendava will have its payback on the Scordisii, because they sacked Perendava, and now we might just sack the city. Depends on how much they resist